And therefore, if you have been following what is going on social media, especially on Twitter, you would realize most Ghanaians are questioning what is going on here in Ghana. Now, in exactly 8 days, Akufo-Addo will cease to be the president of the Republic of Ghana, and John Dramani Mahama will be the president-elect of Ghana moving forward from January 7, 2025. But then, President Akufo-Addo, in a rather weird moment, he said that he's going to give awards to people, one more or distinguished figures in society for the past 8 years and beyond here in Ghana, contributing to Ghana's culture and beyond. Obabe award in a ceremony, a traditional friend, the Order of Volta. Now, the Order of Volta, Kwame Nkrumah and instituted this particular awards way back when he became Ghana's first president. And Kwame Nkrumah, that's Ghana's first president, he did to honor people or contribute to society, not just Ghanaians, because Kwame Nkrumah a broad awards nearby and Nipa or the award the man the first woman who went to space. What am I say? But now sorry Akufo-Addo to his organizing this particular awards. We saw say a year Akufo also did it before his tenure ended before he left office in 2008, and now we are seeing Akufo-Addo is also following that tradition. But then it is not the awards which is very controversial, and the people who got the awards. Yes, because currently we have videos about people go for bring awards, but some of them it be a worthy, but most of them are worthy. And one person currently, Menoka say everyone is saying say award we Akufo-Addo as just like the other Nisabe can be all saying one person or man award amount for a push this kind of narrative Madam Hawa Koomson. I'm talking about this same woman just ended 3 weeks ago. She's been accused of aiding the boys around her to shoot an innocent poster obiana or your polling agent ye shootu no we assessing go for 2 crazy shootu omo ama me no ka se obiewu a woman we nensano. And then yes, still this woman is called and given an award. Now you can show video of what really happened. A Hawa Koomson award. Not just that, there are other people who may receive the award now. Now there is a petition from the National Democratic Congress members saying, can we do something to strip these awards, especially those omuye worthy like Hawa Koomson and co. But before you need to we into screen also. The whole screen, so this is one of the facts about this particular awards. Akufo-Addo Akufo-Addo is disgracing the history of this award. Or say the Order of the Volta is a prestigious Ghanaian national honor established in 1960 to recognize exceptional contributions to the nation. It is awarded by President of Ghana for excellence in fields like public service, art, science, and leadership. Now, you can show video Hawa Koomson this particular award. Not just Hawa Koomson, other people like Ursula Owusu and Bawumia, and most of them are controversial. Among focus NDC come January 7th. Can they strip certain people of these awards or not? You can show video better also.
Public servant, a dedicated leader and a passionate advocate for the development of Ghana, particularly in the areas of fisheries and rural development. As the Member of Parliament for Ebutu Senya East constituency and the Minister for Fisheries and Agricultural Development, you have demonstrated exceptional leadership, commitment, and a deep devotion to improving the livelihoods of Ghanaians, particularly those in rural communities. Your contributions to the fisheries, agricultural, and rural development success exemplifies the highest ideals of public service.
Now, this was exactly the moment among for Akufo-Addo, President Akufo-Addo, what is really happening? Because this one was just being accused of aiding one of her boys and other boys around her to shoot an innocent person. I mean, okay, the police is investigating. In the Abani Sena, Obia indirectly, ni suban anasa ne actions no aid the death of a person no mutimima nipan awards essay. In fact, this is a big disgrace, and this is exactly what people are saying. Now, before you question, we want to put something on the screen, sir. Basically, you will see something that you'll be shocked. So Kwame Nkrumah, Ebra Oma, this particular first award, he has some few words because according to Kwame Nkrumah, this particular award was meant to be an excellent thing. Look here, or say in 1960, Kwame Nkrumah instituted the Order of the Volta, one of Ghana's highest honors. Over his 6 years presidency, he awarded it only once to Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman in space. Today, President Akuffo will confer same award on Dr. Matthew Peku Prempe and co. Now, going back to in some other maker among forecast, okay, in terms of Hawa Koomson, Hawa Koomson in Ghana. She was a minister who failed to do her work diligently. She didn't add any value to the Ministry of Fisheries. She was always holding guns and perhaps parading election centers with guns. So the sense of cancer or no dear, who will be you come at here or no the obey train could now or no swine abba after the election of shege. In fact, shall say these are the words of Madam Hawa Koomson. Or say I fired gunshots at registration center to protect myself. This is a person who abuses the law. This is a person who clearly doesn't know what she does. And yes, still, President Akuffo gives a person like this an award which is supposed to be bestowed on people who have contributed services and best things to the Republic of Ghana. Now, this is not just it. This same Hawa Koomson, just 3 weeks ago, okay, because I need 30, just 3 weeks ago, this same woman, okay, has been accused of aiding one of her supporters to openly assault and kill one person. I mean, okay, say, even though she lost the seat at Ewutu Senya East, she is being implicated in this particular scandal. Look at this particular thing they did to screen. So please concentrate on the one that was here. Wefi Phyllis now call your Okuno. Hawa Koomson tried to kill me. 2 of my agents are dead. This is what Nakoyo posted. And then she showed us the bodies. And yes, the President Akuffo goes on to honor this particular woman who has done nothing but Oye Takashi MP and your ding digidisa and Odia Queenie seat Ewutu Senya is and Odia Benya position as a minister. And now you are giving Ghana's highest awards to a person like this. These are some of the questions that ever nobody hates Hawa Koomson. There are other people who also got these awards. They are very deserving. Obi to say Dr. Bawumia. Young question Dr. Bawumia enya an award. Ye beto aso.
You have been a steadfast advocate for religious tolerance and national unity. Advocate. You have been a steadfast advocate for religious tolerance and national unity, exemplifying leadership that transcends divisions and promotes harmony among Ghanaians. Dedication to building a society rooted in inclusivity and progress has endeared your citizens across this nation.
Now, Dr. Bawumia also received this award, and fair enough, I personally think that Dr. Bawumia deserved this award, not because of his contribution to Ghana, which he apparently didn't contribute anything to Ghana's economy. A brand NPP opposition way back in 2016, this man was giving us lectures. We all thought, say, oh yeah, Ghana, yes, Oba turn the economy around. Today, the economy is worse than before. So Bawumia the ban economy, I don't see any impact, and most of us don't see any impact. Meanwhile, Bawumia's humility, Bawumia's tolerance, Bawumia's demeanor, and Bawumia's ideas, laudable ideas like the Ghana card, like the e-buses, like the e-gates, like things a bit mama Ghana. These are things we need to take along, and we need to actually applaud Dr. Bawumia for. So ideally, no credit, call a speed. Dr. Bawumia, even though the economy, he was not able to deliver in other sectors, he did exceptionally well. He deserves this particular award. But then Other people also got this awards. Very controversial. One person who's winning award now, people were asking themselves, how on earth, Madam Ursula Owusu, the former Minister of Information and the now Minister of Communication. This woman, Madam Ursula Owusu, they gave her Ghana's highest awards. According to the president and the video in Channel, Madam Hawa Koomson has contributed immensely to Ghana's communication sector. And until the president deemed it fit, say, Obema Madam Hawa Koomson and our national screen also. Or say Ursula Owusu Akuffo beams with pride as she receives the Order of Volta Officer Award for her outstanding contribution to Ghana's communication and digitalization sector. It is absolutely gibberish. I didn't make us this same woman came under her tenure, is so collapsed, left Ghana completely or whatever it is. This same woman came, we saw a self-line shim out of the system. This same woman came, we saw a this service is busy internet shim out of the system. This same woman came, we saw Vodafone leave the country and Telecel take over. I just said data prices has gone up by over 200% than before. Data prices is very expensive, and yes, still internet connection is not the best. This woman promised us 5G. Yes, still Ghana phone now use about 5G, but then trust me, you can't even watch a video without it buffering. And yes, still the president of the Republic of Ghana gives someone like Ursula Owusu, whom her own constituents voted her out. Her own constituents say, no, this woman, she does not deserve to be our MP again. And yes, still, they give her Ghana's highest awards. Can question a Brian man this particular awards? Of course, she needs something to validate whatever they think. And now, in forecast a wire, you can video a bar. There is more on this particular one.
Ursula Owusu Akuffo, the state honor of the Order of the Volta Officer. Public Service, Honorable Kwesi Amwakwata, Ursula Owusu Akuffo, Public Service. You are a distinguished public servant, a trailblazer in Ghana's telecommunications and digital space, and a passionate advocate for technological innovation.
I don't know where they got this from, but then they are giving all the awards to the NPP people. Meanwhile, as I said, there are some people who are deservingly and who deserve it. And one person as such, the current Minister of Education. Now, this guy, he's one person. He is being tipped to be the next Ghana's president, and as be a potential flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party. It is because amongst all of Akufo-Addo's ministers, he is the person who has worked well and has showed workings. Nipa American now say me, the Minister of Education, Dr. Yao or say Educhum. Now, this particular man, adia oba Ghana has here, sisi an amanfo bebre, the bona basu per year in terms of whatever it is, adia, sisi an your friend is STEM. Now STEM nanka say the word STEM it stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This man single-handedly was able to transform Ghana's education sector to suit this kind of thing, because maybe if you ask me, it is not about business 1+1, it's about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. When a bit money pay tumpon, and this particular man, through his education steps and in the money implementation, he has been able to gear Ghana's education towards what we see as a foreseeable future and as something good in the foreseeable future. Now, if you watch what is close, what is on the screens, this is what it says. I say the Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, the Minister for Railways and Development, John Peter Amewu, and Attorney General and Minister of Justice Godfrey Dame have received other Volta awards from the President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo at the National Honors and Awards ceremony. So amongst all of these persons, one person I believe who has done a tremendous job, this particular man, Education Minister, but the others, well, I hold my reservations because I've not really seen their work. But then, as I said, there is a lot of controversies because we've not actually seen most of these people they contribute any significant thing to Ghana's quota, and yes, so most of them are receiving awards. Meanwhile, this man that you see on the picture, I can boldly put my hands on my chest and say he deserves every award. But for the others, perhaps I didn't see anything. Meanwhile, what do you think in the comment section? Do you believe these awards are something genuine? Do you think that they are good? And do you think that President Akufo-Addo is doing something which is really good? Let us know what you think in the comment section on this particular issue. Yeba, so.